Hey man, happy Thursday, and what a loaded Thursday it is. For one thing, it is Easter weekend coming up, which is a time to relax and sit back and just enjoy yourself.
Period of lockdown.
Oh! And of course today is the 1st of April, which means it's April Fool's Day, and now this video is going up on the normal day. I could have gone, haha, I'm not uploading, I'm doing it tomorrow, April Fool's, but that's so lame, even I wouldn't attempt that. I have tried looking up where the whole April Fool's Day definition came from. Some people blame the French, some people blame the Dutch, some people even blame the Spanish getting defeated in a war in the 1570s, I think. What I can say is that I couldn't find one answer that actually fits, especially when it comes to playing pranks and jokes and lying to people for fun. You'd think April Fool was my favourite day of the year, owing to the fact it's supposed to be about light-hearted japes and jinx, but no. In fact, it's just another stupid day people use as an excuse to lie to each other and generally cause each other anxiety. I do that every day of the year. I don't see why I should limit to one. So you can care about the work, but would the work care about the outcome? Or is it just the process? Or does it care about the process and just the outcome? Well, I hate to say it, it's the word I used last week. It's all subjective. That one word that I can use to get out of pretty much every discussion, or it opens up every discussion based on who you're talking to. Sometimes when you work towards something, you are working towards something because that something isn't necessarily the goal, more the journey of getting there is. For example, traveling. So I might pick a random location in the UK as soon as things open up again in July and go, I'm visiting here. No real reason to go, don't really know anyone there, there's nothing really to see, but the travel is the whole point, the journey, the process, the experience of getting there. I love travel, love train travel. I love getting out and doing things and just spending time in the outdoors, just doing things I find interesting because that's what fulfills me the most. So, traveling. How many times can I say traveling is the main point of the goal rather than the goal itself? I am aware this is a very specific example relating to me, one person out of several billion on the planet, but you know, it shows sometimes the end result is not the most important thing. Sometimes it's just down to the process of getting there that counts. Although in a different way, I suppose you could argue that me arranging the travel and planning it and then working out what I'm going to do, when I'm going to do it and how I'm paying for it would be the preparing and the journey of making it happen, and then actually the travel is classed as the end result because it's happening and the place that I end up is just part of the end result rather than the actual end result. So it's all incredibly complicated, as usual, multifaceted. However, yes, I do think the work can care about the outcome, or it cannot care about the outcome and more about the process. Sometimes it's not even the process. Maybe if you're just working towards something, going through the motions because you have to, you don't care about the outcome or the process, but you're having to do it for whatever reason. I love how one point always spreads out into about 7. Now, I don't know how much you actually know about the chocobo. They are essentially a giant chicken, or I suppose they're like a giant ostrich that are more friendly. You can ride them places and they can fly with you on their backs, and they can also use magic and attack. Chocobos can be incredibly important to the narrative if you're playing a Final Fantasy. They can be party members, they can be tools to get around, they can be helping you in battle and defeating the big evil of the day. I think if I owned one, I would probably think of a clever name that's kind of a pun, because you'd be surprised if I didn't. I would probably call him Question, as in the question is, where's Question? Chocobos were known to make the sound Queh, K-W-E-H. Queh, or some variation of that. Anyway, yeah, so they say Queh. So if you replace Question, put Queh at the front, question. You know, it's kind of a wordplay, but also a pun. I am sure the Chocobo would appreciate having a pun for a name until it bit. So did I make a good choice? I suppose that is the question today. Have a great day, keep mastering, and I'll see you on Monday.